Just when I thought I was out, they pull me back in. That's pretty much the theme for Dragon's Dogma Dark Arisen, an expansion of the action RPG that proved to be one of 2012's pleasant surprises. Chalk it up to a fun bunch of enemies that serve as the perfect foils to arguably the best combat systems seen in the genre to date. This time, the game returns with extra content in the form of Bitterback Isle, an extra area that features new monsters and plunder for players to dig into. Getting to Bitterback Isle is as easy as heading to Sardis at night and talking to a mysterious lady who can be found near the town's dark waters. Getting out of Bitterback alive, however, is another story, as the area is obviously geared toward gamers who have finished the original game and are looking for new challenges. It starts out easy enough, as earlier areas of Bitterback don't present much of a challenge. Venture further into its depths, however, and things quickly change. It doesn't take long before you run into heavy hitters such as Death, for example, who lives to troll players throughout Bitterback and can potentially kill hapless warriors with one hit of his scythe. Yes, all those dots up in the screen represent Death's life bars. And yes, I'm freaking out like Richard Simmons here because I haven't played this game in months and I don't remember half the controls and pretty much what all of my skills are. 'Tis a troubling foe indeed. It certainly doesn't help that tight corridors abound in this dungeon, which can quickly turn a bad situation into a worse one if you arrive under-equipped and under-leveled. Even seemingly innocuous things like this chest, for example, which I had my pawn open after the last one blew up in my face, can make you feel like Sonny Corleone at a toll booth. Ouch. In addition to new enemies and loot, Dark Arisen also throws in secret augments and 3-tier skills, as well as an improved fast travel system. Other extra features include the Japanese voice track, as well as an HD texture pack for better graphics. Players with a previous save file also get 100,000 Rift Crystals worth of in-game currency, and an infinite fairy stone for unlimited port crystal warping. All I can say is, thank goodness. Gameplay-wise, fans of Assassins might lament the nerfing of some popular augments, while Magic Archer lovers will be happy with their performance boosts. For newcomers to Dragon's Dogma, Dark Arisen also comes with the original game so you can play from the very beginning. Now, some might say that charging $40 for what essentially is an expansion might be a bit too much. Overall, players will likely get about 10 or so hours of new content with Dark Arisen, give or take several hours either way depending on your level, gear, and propensity for exploring. I guess one way folks can look at Dark Arisen is that it's like the Game of the Year edition of Dragon's Dogma, or better yet, think of it as the Super Dragon's Dogma Turbo. All kidding aside, I think the extra content makes this worth it for most Dragon's Dogma fans. And if you've never played the game before, then Dark Arisen is pretty much a steal.